Spoilers, but no, Batman doesn't get turned into street meat. So this matchup is ridiculous because like it's Hulk, right? If you disagree, then leave it in the comments, I guess. But if you're gonna say anything related to prep time, then you can just keep it to yourself. Like even with all those martial arts and training, Batman is still a man that would get absolutely pasted by the Hulk. Anyways, written by Len Wein with art by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, this is Batman versus the Incredible Hulk. The blazing battle you never expected to see. Yeah, you got that right because it's fucking stupid. On the first page, we get a rundown of both of their origins. Bruce Wayne, parents die, he becomes Batman. Robert Bruce Banner, gamma accident, angry rage monster. Then we get the prologue. We see that people's dreams are coming to life. Then we see the Joker in a warehouse promising to get something for an unseen figure. Skip to chapter 1. We're in a Wayne research lab and Bruce Banner is here using another name. He's working on some kind of gamma-related machine. Suddenly, the room fills with laughing gas. Bruce realizes something's up and throws on his suit so he can breathe. And then, the Joker and his boys storm in. Bruce hits the alarm, but then all the henchmen pile on him. So bam, Bruce is now hulking out and the Joker is like, oh fuck, it's Hulk. The henchmen start unloading their bullets into him as others start taking the machine outside. The door opens and then bam, it's Batman. Going somewhere,
fuck,
punks.
it's the Batman.
The gamma machine or whatever it is goes flying and the Hulk grabs it. The Joker talks the Hulk into dropping the gun and into fighting Batman. Joker runs away with the gamma gun as Hulk starts fighting Batman. And here we go. Batman dodges some punches from the Hulk, then tries to hit his nerve centers, which makes the Hulk even more angry. He grabs Batman and starts to crush him, but Batman hits his ears. Hulk is about to smash him into death, but Batman throws some sleeping gas and kicks Hulk in the stomach, which incapacitates him. Batman goes to chase after Joker, but he's too late. Go ahead and laugh, Joker, while you can, but you and I will meet again. Back in the lab, Bruce Wayne is here now, and he goes to recruit Bruce Banner into helping him. Now we're in chapter 2. Back in the warehouse, Joker uses the gamma gun and shoots the figure who we now see as the Shaper of Worlds. Who can make dreams come alive? If you're like me and you don't know who or what this thing is, let me give you a quick rundown. Apparently it was a cosmic cube made by Skrulls that evolved into a cosmic being. It wants to create, but it can't dream and has no imagination. So it goes into others' dreams and makes them real. Anyways, the Shaper gives a play-by-play of how he got here, and like he was in a ship and it got hit with rays or something, and he came to Earth to repower himself. Or something along those lines. Joker somehow met him and agreed to help him, and in exchange he would make Joker get his wish, which I will not say what it is now because that will spoil the surprise later. Anywho, the gamma gun starts not working and the Shaper starts losing his powers. Joker panics and bites his lip. Cut to chapter 3. Now on a ship that's a giant research lab, Bruce is here now. Bruce Banner, that is. And he's freaking out at another scientist. So Alfred steps in and gives him some tea, and he chills out. Cut to Batman beating his way through a bunch of thugs looking for information about the Joker. It points to a bar, so cut to that bar. Joker's henchmen are here and they're talking openly about the information that Batman is looking for. Then a homeless person asks for some change and gets kicked out. The homeless person rips off his own face to reveal it's Batman, wearing his full costume underneath, ears and then everything somehow. Cut back to the ship. The military shows up to arrest Bruce Banner. So Alfred steps in to try and help, but he's backhanded, which sets off the Hulk. He starts fighting his way through the military when a giant blob man shows up. Hulk tries to hit him, but is instead absorbed into the monster. He gets onto the helicopter and leaves with the soldiers. Then, later on we see Commissioner Gordon is here, investigating on the ship. Why would Bruce Wayne be harboring a known fugitive? Well, I'm sure he had his reason. Batman! Gordon then gets a call from General Ross. He says there hasn't been any military operation to arrest Banner, so it was Joker's goons. On another note, Doc Samson is standing behind General Ross, and I think that he looks like Aquaman. If you don't know who he is, like me, he's a Marvel character who apparently has super strength that varies depending on how long his hair is. Does he play a larger role in this book? Nope. Chapter 4. Back in the warehouse again, Joker has brought the Hulk to the Shaper so he can make Banner fix the Shaper because he knows a lot about Gamma. But now Hulk busts bursts out of the monster and the Shaper's powers start to go haywire. Hulk goes towards the Shaper and nightmares of Hulk and Batman are there, but then it goes silent and Hulk stands in front of the Shaper. Hulk then decides to leave and dips. The Shaper realizes something about the Hulk was starting to cure him, so he tells Joker to go get him. And we see that Joker doesn't want to, but he's gonna do it. Cut to Batman going to answer the bat signal. He arrives and he sees the Joker. He called Batman to ask him to help catch the Hulk. They scuffle about before Batman agrees to let Joker help for some reason. Apparently he needs his help to track him down, but they never explain how or why he needs him. Anyways, they find Hulk eventually beating up some thugs. He sees Batman and the Joker and tries to run, but Batman ropes his feet and goes flying, and the Joker just kind of legs it down the street. Batman and the Hulk land in a car park. Batman tries to sleeping gas kick him again, but this time Hulk doesn't breathe it in. Then he grabs Batman's leg and throws him. Batman lands, then Hulk grabs a car and throws it at him. Batman jumps through the car's open windows and grips the Hulk's leg.
That's my penis.
Hulk swats him off. Then Batman tries sleeping gas again, and this time it works. Hulk quickly throws some hands and the parking lot begins to crumble and collapse around him, so he jumps away. Joker and Batman talk for a bit, and it really makes me wonder why the hell Batman even needs Joker here. Like, he isn't doing shit. Anyways, later on we see Hulk walking down the street until he bumps into an old man. They talk about friends or something. Then the Joker turns the corner, says Hulk should come with him, and the old man says that Hulk should go with the Joker. Hulk and Joker walk off, and then we see the old man standing behind them. The old man rips off his own face, and we see it's Batman again. So Batman found the Hulk. He convinced the Hulk to go along with Joker. And tell me again why Joker need to be here? Moral support, I guess? I don't fucking know. No reason. Chapter 5. We see the Shaper's losing control of his powers more and crazy stuff is happening. And then outside the warehouse, we see that Joker and the Hulk are walking there. Joker says to the Hulk to go in there and get the guy, the Shaper. Then Batman swoops in and tells the Joker off and goes to help Hulk. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a bunch of villains appear, and a weird bunch at that. Two-Face, Rhino, Abomination, the Leader, Killer Moth, and Scarecrow. They're not real, just illusions, but that doesn't mean that we don't get to see Hulkers and Bat kick their teeth in. But honestly, what a weird variety of heroes for Batman to choose. Like, so this means that he's been having nightmares about Two-Face, Killer Moth, and Scarecrow. Bro is scared of Killer Moth. Are you kidding me? Bro wears striped tights. So yeah, they fight him for a bit, and apparently they keep getting bigger. Eventually, Rhino and Killer Moth explode into moths. Hulk smashes Abomination into a bunch of lizards, and Batman punches Two-Face so hard in the head, he smashes like clay. Now they run into the warehouse, and the Shaper is there. He has a strong force field around him, and Batman says it's strong. So Hulk takes that as an invite to punch it. Suddenly, Hulk is back into being Bruce Banner, and the Shaper is back to normal. Joker comes in and says, "Enough's enough. Shaper got his cure, so now Joker wants what he's owed." Suddenly, he is changed from the Joker into the King of the World, or King Joker, or yeah, this is the reveal. This is what he wanted. He then flies off on a magical carpet. Bruce gets up and is angry that the Shaper just made Joker powerful. So angry, in fact, that he hulks out again and takes a leap at the Shaper. Cut to Gotham. Batman is chasing King Joker, and the city is Jokerized, and the citizens are clowns. Batman's rope is now sausages, and he's a big fat clown. Then Hulk shows up and grabs the carpet right from under Joker's feet. Hulk then attempts to knock his noggin, but he has turned into a clown, and his hands are now puffy pie gloves. They then do more weird fighting stuff, like turning everything into a sort of Alice in Wonderland thing, then a Salvador Dali segment with clocks, and an abstract art fight. Eventually, Joker gets a headache from all the thinking he has to do for these bits, and then he passes out. Cut back to the warehouse, and we see the Shaper say he's cured and done with Earth, so he's leaving. Lastly, we have the epilogue. We see Joker in a cell, more insane than before, imagining himself as King Joker. Bruce, Batman, and Commissioner Gordon are there. They talk for a bit, then Bruce disappears, and Batman looks out a window and sees him. Batman says that at least they have their dreams, because Bruce Banner will forever be in a living nightmare. The end. Before I get into everything else, I just want to say, reading back this script now, it is hard to keep track of Bruce, because I just realized Batman is Bruce Wayne and Hulk is Bruce Banner. Like, Bruce, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, so honestly, I didn't hate the story. And also the artist, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, did the art for the Real World Superman book as well. Also, I like how the Hulk and Batman don't just have a single tussle, and instead they have a few, but I don't like how Batman comes out on top each time. time. Batman should lose sometimes. I know that this is a cheesy excuse to sell more comics by crossing over these characters, so I shouldn't complain too much, but I wish there was a little bit more character work. And as this is a world where clearly Batman and Hulk both exist, I don't see why there needs to be a cosmic aspect to this story. I reckon just a small-time villain, even lesser than the Joker, could have made do. Like, imagine a story with Batman trying to track down and stop the Hulk after he rampages his way through Gotham. That could be an amazing book by itself. No need for all this Shaper and King Magic Joker flying around nonsense. But I guess that would be the kind of comic that would be written nowadays. Maybe not so much back then. Also, just a passing thought, but imagine this. A movie centered around Commissioner Gordon, General Ross, and J. Jonah Jameson. They need to have a meeting and discuss some important matters. And the whole time they're together discussing, Alfred is serving them. This will be the World Cup of old white comic book characters. Anyways, I think this story was alright and a nice small dosage of fun. So thanks for watching. Cheers.